political objectives, and primarily to relieve SAPS and the Metropolis to go out there and be at the voting stations and do visible policing and other law enforcement requirement. Again, this is what I'm saying. It might be a different approach. Maybe 2016, getting on the ground and being visible to create deterrence might have been the approach, but this time we've taken a different approach. This is related to your second question of comparing the period 13 days against 5 days and the numbers that we are now up to 10,000. Members of the committee, I will say again, particularly trying as much as possible for the military to be behind the scenes and allow the democratic dispensation to play itself, and without strict security measures. Immediately when we are on the streets, then it indicates then the strict security measures that are now put in place by government. So that is what we worked on to try and not, and we would hope that the military will not be required to deploy. That was our basic primary position. We had hoped, and I believe all the citizens of the country and you good selves as the committee would have preferred that the military is not involved whilst the country is exercising the democratic processes and freely. But yes, due to the issue of more SAPS or the police required to provide the safety and security and do law enforcement, then they had to be relieved from the static and strategic environment of national key points and critical infrastructure, and we had to come in there. Secondly, as we have indicated, the situation of the riots of July, we still have to have contingencies and be ready to counter it as early as possible if it does happen or it might happen. Purely it is for contingency purposes. We do not have, as the SNDF, information that set unrest or criminality or will happen, but it is we are planning ahead and to ensure that we are available and ready as the entire effort of the JCPS cluster to ensure safety and security for the elections. And I'll say to the members of the committee, Mr. Marais, there's no specific and particular reason why 10,000 and why only 5 days. 5 days we hoped to limit as much as possible. We could even have made it 1 day. And currently we do hope and feel that there might not be a need for the SNDF and all other law enforcement agencies to be under pressure due to some situations that are not necessary. Hopefully it will be a free and fair elections. I submit, Chair.
Thank you very much, colleagues. I think you dealt with the questions adequately from where I'm seated. Colleagues, is there any other comment or question? We have since shared the presentation. You will find it on the my take is that, all right, before I make my own concluding comments, I need two hands. Let me check if there is a third hand before I recognize this so that I close for these two hands. Right, okay. So those are the two hands I would allow before we close. And let me start with our co-chair, Honorable Chabeling, and it will then be followed by Honorable Dennis Ryder. In that order, I invite you.
Yeah, thanks, Chair. And let me pass my regards to the ministerial staff and the Joint Ops General Sangweni. We interacted on this thing on the chat group about all of us supporting the deployment of the SNDF to help in the elections, and I can only wish them well, and that I'm confident that they will make us proud. And go well, soldiers. We are behind you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Co-Chair.
Thank you very much. And Mr. Ryder.
Thank you very much, Chair. Chair, no, I just wanted to say that I welcome the deployment. I think that it is necessary to have the backup. We've seen this point of view backed up by various experts recently as well, and to wish the Defence Force well during the deployment and implore them to exercise restraint in dealing with the public. But yes, to wish them all the best. Thank you, Chairperson.
Thank you very much. Colleagues, I share those words that we welcome the deployment. That's the resolution of the committee. Wish you,
yes, Chair.
Wish you,
Yes, Chair.
as you provide manpower to the SAPS so that they are all on the ground whilst we take care of the national key points and the critical infrastructure and providing security to the IEC material warehouses, wherever it is. Let's hope it will not be necessary that we release the reaction force. People will, the election will be peaceful, and we know it's from 7 o'clock in the morning until 7 o'clock in the evening.
Whatever time.
Whatever time, and whatever time.
Yeah.
We wish all parties good luck, and as they context the election. And thank you very much, colleagues. I think we...
Chairperson, just an observation. At least we know that this has been budgeted for, so it was part of the planning. At least this is not unallocated funds, so that also should be good for us and for the department.
Yes, because we knew that there would be election, and that there was a likelihood of SNDF to support the bodies. I see that Thabo was long wanting to talk to us, but I think she's experiencing some connectivity challenges. Are you back, Mr. Muthe?
Chair, I'm here, Chair.
Oh yes, yes. Over to you, sir.
No, thanks, Chair. I just wanted to add or correct your statement on you wishing political parties well in the next election, because you were supposed to say in particular the African National Congress. Thank you very much.
I'm sure all parties, all parties represented.
They're the ones that need it the most, Chair, yeah.
Colleagues, they support you, Honorable Mutli. Colleagues, on that note, then allow me to end the meeting. The meeting stands adjourned. Thank you very much.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye to everybody.
Chair.
Regards, best wishes.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you,
luck
members.
on elections.
Thank you.
Thank you
Don't
for
forget
words
to
of
vote
support
on Monday,
and
Chair.
encouragement.
Thank you, General.
Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, Chairperson.
It's gone.